All I've done off camera is to situate my template on here and drill the registration holes. And you might as well trace the outline while you're at it. It'll give you a clue as to where to put this lower bout piece. The other thing that I've done is to take the acetate and register it on here and mark where this lower transverse brace ends here. I've made the marks and then I've drawn a line across here. These are just 2 pieces of basswood, which is about a little over 4 millimeters in thickness, and we're going to cover up the lower bout. And just the lower bout, don't forget, we're going to actually cut away anything outside the outline of the guitar so we can fit the rims on here. Now, we need this to butt right up at the back line here, and we need it to be about 1 inch shy of this line here. That way we're guaranteed to have this surface flat, and we'll know when to stop carving here. We're going to create a ramp that starts at the end of the fingerboard and ends up 2.5 millimeters lower than flat over here. In order not to have to sculpt this fingerboard, we're going to have to raise this up a little bit. So right at this spot where the fingerboard meets the inside part of the sound hole, you want to take a pin and just mark a spot right there. That's the break point. In other words, there will be no fingerboard touching the top beyond that spot. Measure from here to the top of the transverse brace, or the line you made for the transverse brace. Then move it over to here and make another mark here, which we've already done. And then we're going to take a straight edge, connect those 2 lines, and bring them outside of the boundaries so that we can see them when we put the piece of wood on here. So what we're going to do is put a piece of wood that's going to go from the waist area, which would be about here, all the way to about here, because this is 0 and this is really close enough, so we really don't have to worry about this. If you like, you can make it out to here at the very outside. But we're going to put in a piece about this wide. This is going to be the high spot, this line, so that we know we need to ramp it this way on this side of the line and this side from here down. So now we're going to find a piece of basswood that's big enough and set it right in here.